This video is brought to you by the folks at TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of the greatest guitar players playing today. There are quite literally thousands of lessons to be viewed, covering all styles of music. Use the promo code Dacoulis30 to get 30% off any of their courses. Today I'll be showing you my preferred way of playing a major 7 arpeggio. Now, it took me a while to figure this out, but once I unlocked a small detail which enabled the arpeggio to lay better on the fingerboard, well, that made a world of a difference. And it enabled me to play them cleanly and effectively every single time. You heard me using it all over the playing example at the top of the video. So I'll be sharing this tip with you, and in no time you'll be blazing through this arpeggio with ease. As usual, the tabs for this lesson can be downloaded by clicking on the link that is found in the description. And if you'd like a transcription of every single note that I played in the playing example, well, that can be downloaded from my website. All right, let's jump right in. All right, I'll be showing you the arpeggio shapes based off 2 different positions. The first one is with the root on the 6th string, like this. And the second is with the root on the 5th string based on this chord shape. So let's start with the root on the 6th string, and let's start in the key of A. So for an A major 7, the notes would be A, C sharp, E, and G sharp. That would be 1, 3, 5, and the natural 7. So most books teach you to play the arpeggio like this. Now that may work for many people, but it didn't work for me because of the 4 downstrokes here. I could never really play it with any speed and accuracy. It just doesn't feel very comfortable. So the way that I do it is to play it like this. All right, so what am I doing differently? The first 4 notes are the same. The A, C sharp, E, and G sharp are identical to the other way of playing it, but when I get to the G sharp, this is the key. I do a position shift here. And that's important because once you play the A note with your 3rd finger, you unlock this comfortable shape with your 3 strong fingers. As opposed to using your pinky. So again, the key is to slide with your 3rd finger on the D string. Right there. So once you're on the A note, we play A, C sharp, and E. That's very comfortable to play. And the only dilemma is, how are we going to play the major 7? The G sharp. Well, I will play the G sharp on the B string. Very comfortable. And once you're on the major 7 or the G sharp, you can simply play the A on the E string. And I find it much, much easier to play it this way. Now, if you find this arpeggio playing helpful, I do have an arpeggio lesson package available on my website. And in it, I show my favorite fingerings for all the essential arpeggios needed to play jazz, pop, and R&B. So I cover major chords, major 7, minor 7, dominant 7, minor 6, half diminished, fully diminished, and augmented. So you can check out my website for more information. All right, let's transpose it up to C. Of course, the fingering will remain the same. That's the key. And I should mention on the way down, it's just as easy to play. So in the 4th string, you use fingers 3 and 2. And by using your 2nd finger, the arpeggio can be easily completed. Let's go back to A. That's the key. On the way down, all right, fingers 3 and 2 there. And finger 3 for the E. 1st finger, 2nd finger. Now, another cool thing is that you have access to the 9 on the top string. So instead of playing the A after the G sharp, you can play the 9, the B. Which sounds great. Here's an easy lick that you can play as well using the same arpeggio. So there I'm starting on the root, A, and then encircling the G sharp, a half step below. All right, so now let's look at the arpeggio for a major 7 chord with the root on the 5th string, like this. And here's how I play it. All right, so once again, the key is this half step slide. Right there. Because once you slide with your 3rd finger, it opens up this comfortable shape. And on the way down, I play it like this. Fingers 3 and 2. And once you're here, the rest is easy. All right, right, let's try it on a D major 7. Again, the half step slide, that's so important. And on the way down, fingers 3 and 2. And now you can find creative ways of going between the two shapes. One little variation that you can play is to add the 9. So here I'm going to play it in D major 7. So going from the 9 to the 3rd, so E to F sharp. So that makes for a colorful arpeggio. Here is that same arpeggio and the key of F. Alright, so now that you have this arpeggio under your fingers, I suggest that you watch this video right here, which will teach you how to play lines that outline chord changes.